Welcome to Your Region This Week. I'm Carla Fitzsimmons, and Andy is away this week. In this episode, the city of Guelph is brimming with pride as the community comes together to raise the pride flag at City Hall. Kitchener names this year's Senior of the Year, and a record number took part in a fundraising walk in support of our four-legged friends. But first, here's a look at the headlines. Stone Road Mall in Guelph was the target of fragrance thefts on Wednesday when four men made off with more than $1,000 worth of perfume. Police say the four men reportedly browsed the fragrance section, then removed a set on display near the front door. They returned a short time later and stole 5 more sets. Staff stopped the suspects on their third attempt. The suspects are described as a tanned male, 5 foot 10 inches tall, with a medium build, dark curly hair. He was wearing a hoodie, sweatpants, and sneakers. The second suspect is described as a white male, 6 feet tall, with a heavy build, longer hair and facial hair, black hoodie, sweatpants, and sneakers, and was wearing a beanie-style hat. The third suspect is described as a black male, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a thin build, curly black hair, a mustache, and was wearing a hoodie, sweatpants, and sneakers. The fourth suspect is described as a tanned male, 5 foot 8, with a thin build, curly black hair, a mustache, and was wearing a black and gray Nike tracksuit with black and white sneakers. The suspects were seen getting into a blue minivan. Cambridge councillors are asked to rubber stamp the bylaw next week that will expand the city's boundaries in North Dumfries Township. The city will pay more than $3.5 million to annex 3 parcels of land at its borders with the township. The 3 areas are Blair and Esther Lands, a sliver of property adjacent to George Street. The Wetlands is a new and growing Westwood Village neighborhood, and the Southlands, which accommodates McQueen Shaver Boulevard extension beyond Branchton Road. The 2 councils were brought together in late January to consider the boundary adjustment agreement, and now city staff are ready to formalize the plan, seeking approval from the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing. The minister will provide any approval of boundary adjustment by the ministerial order. An update to Elizabeth Ziegler Public School. The Region of Waterloo District School Board reports the school is set to undergo significant repairs but will not be demolished. The school was forced to close in April after a concrete slab fell from the exterior facade, revealing a long list of structural issues that needed repair before students were allowed back. The students will continue to attend alternate schools in the school year of 2025-2026. The school board is unable to offer a timeline when the work will be completed. A public meeting will be held on June 25th. The city of Brantford is taking action on climate change. As it looks to the future, the city wants the community input on shaping action and priorities. Residents are asked to fill out an online survey at letstalkbrantford.ca/climate action. Since 2022, the city of Brantford has made significant strides towards reducing its carbon footprint through changes including converting streetlights to LED, developing net zero building standards for all new municipally owned buildings, and implementing a green bin program. Earlier this week, the City of Waterloo staff worked with a professional wildlife relocation team to round up a flock of Canadian geese in Waterloo Park for transfer to a bird sanctuary a few hours away. Through this pilot relocation program, the geese were brought to Jack Miner Migratory Bird Sanctuary, where they were released. The city obtained a permit from the Canadian Wildlife Service to humanely relocate the geese. If this relocation is successful, it may become an annual program. Many other cities in Ontario use geese relocation programs to help manage the issue of nuisance geese in city parks, trails, and green spaces. The region of Waterloo International Airport is celebrating a major milestone, 75 years.
Yeah, so we're thrilled. The airport's been here since 1950. It looks a lot different today than it did in 1950. However, the spirit is still there, right? It's still a general aviation airport at heart, and we're really trying to make, the other commercial services really work here. So we wanted to invite the public to come out and celebrate the airport and the birthday with us. There's going to be a series of events, so this is really the first one. So we're having an open house on Saturday, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. Feel free to come out and enjoy the airport. There'll be lots of things to see and do, to see the behind the scenes, if you will, some where you don't usually get to go unless you're flying on a flight, and you will be able to tour aircraft as well. This is your airport, so come in and explore and learn and see what we've been up to. And there's lots of art that's gone on in the hold room. There is special gift for the first 200 people that come through on Saturday. Parking is free. There will be food and beverage to purchase. So we're come out and spend the day exploring and learning about the airport. I hear the weather is not supposed to be great, so we've got our fingers crossed that the weatherman's wrong on this one.
A Stratford business icon and community leader has passed away. Rio Thompson died on June 7th. Thompson was the founder and owner of Rio Thompson Candies. He was a founding member of the Stratford BIA, as well as a longtime member of the Stratford Rotary Club. He was 85. And former Stratford City Councillor Dave Gaffney has died following a brief illness. Gaffney served twice on Stratford City Council. His most recent stint ended in 2022, and he was a member of the Stratford Police Services Board. He was 63. Coming up, the City of Kitchener honors this year's Senior of the Year.
Have you ever thought about just how much politics you speak about just in your own kitchen or in your living room? Or how many important ideas are shared or solutions to some of the world's biggest problems? Well, you're in luck, because I'm inviting some of my friends to come and speak to me about everyday politics, and I'm bringing my living room to you. So join me on Wednesday evenings from 6 until 7 for Everyday Politics with Laura May Lindo.
Heartbeat of Mother Earth, I feel you and embrace your warmth. I see you dancing through the trees. Your song floats on the summer breeze. Community, we come together. We are the voice of our ancestors. Thankful for how much you bless us. Feel the thunder in the drum. All our voices sing as one. Feel the power, feel the pride. Feel the drumbeat deep inside. Feel the boom, feel the bass. Let's let go of time and space. It'll make you dance, it'll make you sing. Ode Wegun, Wedok Wishin. The drum will lead you, take you far. Always remember who you are.
With clubs, leagues, and courts in every province and territory across Canada, squash is the sport for wall-to-wall fun, fitness, and friendship. From coast to coast to coast. Learn to play and you'll want to do it every day. Squash. Play inside the box.
Welcome back. June is Pride Month. Guelph kicked off the month of celebration with a flag raising at Guelph City Hall. Take a look.
So the event we had here today was our flag raising here at City Hall for the kickoff of Guelph Pride. I think it's important for the city to raise the flag for Pride Month because it is at its core a symbol of inclusivity, safety, and welcoming for everybody in the community. It shows people that they're welcome, they're allowed to be themselves, and that we embrace everybody no matter what.
This is really a great moment of celebration and also reflection on this community. And it's a moment where we're welcoming everybody here together. And it's really important for the city because one of our priorities is really creating a welcoming workplace and a culture of inclusivity. And so we're really happy and proud to be part of the celebration this month.
Yeah, so it's really important for the city to raise the flag during Pride Month. As we kind of touched upon in one of our speeches, people have been having discussions this year about whether or not they keep wanting to raise their flag or maybe they want to remove it, and that's really detrimental to our community. So we want to speak out against that and remind people that pride flags aren't political. They're a cause for celebration. They mean a lot of things to a lot of different people, and it's very, very important that they're visibly raised.
Guelph Pride itself runs for about 10 days, our Pride festivities starting today and then ending on the 14th of June. We have 34 events throughout the entirety of the festival. Some things you can come to expect are queer cabarets, gay D&D, our culminating Pride in the Park Festival, which is a big resource festival we have at Exhibition Park here for families and everybody to come and kind of be a part of the community and celebrate love and acceptance.
I think Pride means to me a culture coming together. I mean, it's a culture that I belong to all year round, and it's just so exciting to see everyone in my community in Guelph come together, meet new people, see old friends, and feel that sense of community.
Pride means a lot of things to me. It's changed over the years for sure. I think at its core, to me, it means creating a space for everybody to be themselves, no matter what, to celebrate everybody equally, to be loved, to be embraced by, other people, regardless of differences. And yeah, just to celebrate that. That's Pride at its core.
In Ontario, the month of June also celebrates seniors. It's a time to acknowledge and honor the amazing seniors in our lives. The City of Kitchener recently named this year's Senior of the Year.
So each year, Kitchener looks forward to honoring one resident aged 65 plus as their Senior of the Year. Nominations are sought from the community to recognize deserving older adults who have enriched the social, cultural, or civic life of our community. This year's recipient was chosen by a selection panel made up of several members. So each of the 17 honorees, as you were able to note, is a role model for active living and exemplifies what it means to be a community leader. The selection panel truly had their work cut out for them. Literally thousands of lives are touched by the unique contributions that each of the 17 nominees share with our community. It's evident that this year's recipient is the kind of leader who brings people together, uplifts those around them, and sparks lasting transformative change. Their influence is felt in classrooms, in boardrooms, and in community spaces alike, helping to make our community a more just, inclusive, and compassionate place for all. Please join me in congratulating the City of Kitchener's 2025 Senior of the Year, Marcia Smelly.
Thank you, City of Kitchener. I moved here in 1982 to come and teach secondary school at KCI. And it has been my home ever since. I have made friends. I brought my parents here who are, unfortunately, they've passed on. So this is my home. I did, for 20 years, live in Waterloo. That was good. That was good. But I have to tell you, when I was trying to decide when I retired where I was going to live, the best place for me to find was Kitchener. The other thing that I need to say is that none of us gets wherever we're going alone. And when I moved here, I moved alone, and I made friends as soon as I got here. One of the first friends I made was the woman who was the department head at KCI. She became my first mentor. And then shortly after that, I met a woman in the community, many of you may know. Her name is Chloe Callender. And she has been my rock, my rock. I would have asked her husband to be here tonight, but Chloe and Murch, they need to be together. He needs to take care of her, and she's at that age and stage where he doesn't need to be too far away from her. So I will share this with her later on this week. A week doesn't pass that I don't go there and tell her what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and she'll tell me, occasionally, she'll give me some advice. But most of the time, she just gives me her sense of humor, which has been my inspiration. She's an educator, for those of you who don't know, and she was one of the one of the awardees of being a mayor's dinner back in the 90s, I believe it was. And just an overall inspiration to me and to many others. She was the founder of the Congress of Black Women here in Waterloo Region, and she also served as a provincial president for 2 years. So as you can see, I'm following in her footsteps. At this point, not really, because I'm not even able to walk properly. I've had knee replacement surgery, and it's going a little slower than I'd thought. But anyway, I'm going to get there and keep moving and keep contributing and continue to enjoy the City of Kitchener as my home. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Mike Farwell, and I'd like to invite you into this studio every weekday from 9 until 1 for a show that I think you're going to like. It's called The Mike Farwell Show, and it deals with the issues of the day. Local, provincial, national, even international. You'll hear from the newsmakers, and you'll get the chance to make news yourself when you call in and share your opinion. If you want to know what's going on in your community, The Mike Farwell Show is the place to find out.
Sundays for Paris is a service that we believe will help you discover more of God's promises and purpose for your life. A reminder that God is for you. Courtesy of Paris Community Church. Join us every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. on Rogers TV to be encouraged and pointed towards hope.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
Hey, what's up? We're Chris and Kim, host of What's Buzzin' right here on Rogers TV.
We talk about local trends, we interview local guests, and we overall just have a lot of fun.
8 p.m. Wednesday nights on Rogers TV.
Stay tuned.
Was that 4 or 5? He's lost count and still thinks he can drive. Do you think he knows that when he is caught and charged with impaired driving, he'll lose his license and a lot more? If he gets in his car, he'll face costs exceeding $20,000. Does he realize he could have a criminal record for his choice to drive? And it could be much worse if he crashes. Wonder what he'll be thinking tomorrow.
Have a Holden one at 15.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
In sports, highlights from June 7th's game between the Junior Mustangs and Junior Warriors at Warrior Field in Waterloo.
First play from scrimmage, Liam Sweeney goes deep for Ian LaLiberte. He makes the grab on the run, and there's nobody ahead of him. Ian LaLiberte takes it to the house on the opening offensive play for London as the Mustangs open the scoring in a flash. First play for Waterloo, Andre Thompson strips the ball and picks up for the Mustangs as London takes it right back deep in enemy territory. On the next play, Nathaniel Areza drops back and lofts it to Ian LaLiberte on the corner route. He fights for the catch as he has another touchdown. London back with the ball. Leo Lamoureux sniffs out the play fake as he drags down the quarterback for a sack to help force a punt. With the Warriors offense back on the field, the quick throw is jumped by Daniel Wojnowski. He brings it back the other way as he sneaks inside the pylon for a pick six to extend the London lead. Later in the quarter, Waterloo back with possession. Wesley Graham rolls to the right, but his pass is undercut by Liam Haggerty, who takes the return all the way down to the 3-yard line. Moments later, Nathaniel Areza fools the defense with the play fake as he walks into the end zone untouched to add to the cushion. Later in the quarter, Waterloo looking to claw back in it. Wesley Graham takes the snap. He steps up and tucks it as he has a nice gain on the ground. Later in the drive, Graham throws the corner for Liam Beckler. He hauls it in as the Warriors get on the board. It's 28-7 after the first. Second quarter, Warriors back on offense. Noah Murdoch takes the handoff. He finds room as he scurries ahead for a first down. Warriors trying the field goal now. The kick is blocked by the outstretched arm of Alex Arnos as Andre Thompson picks it up and takes it back for a short return. Mustangs punting it away now. Will Wells reels it in for the return. He sprints to the far sideline as he cuts it upfield and goes out past the enemy 50. The Warriors would add a field goal to make it 28-10. Late in the quarter, the London defense makes a big stop as Daniel Wojnowski flattens the intended receiver to pop the ball free to Liam Haggerty for the pick. Haggerty goes down as the half ends, still at 28-10. Third quarter, Warriors punting it away as Anthony Green chases it down off the bounce. He sprints across the width of the field as he finds a crease on the near side. Anthony Green takes it all the way up to the Warriors' 45. With London set up on the 2-yard line, Nathaniel Areza fakes the draw and throws to Drake Logan, who makes the grab to add to the London lead. Waterloo back with it. This time it's Andre Thompson making a big defensive play as he levels the quarterback for a sack to help force a punt. Late in the third, Liam Sweeney heaves it out to Rowan Pierce. He makes the grab out wide and he gets in on the scoring. It's 42-10 after the third. Fourth quarter, Waterloo punting it away. Anthony Green bobbles it on the return, but he picks up and darts to the near side. Anthony Green crosses the width of the field as he runs up the sideline before going down all the way up at the 10. Moments later, Cameron Bordeaux takes the handoff. He splits the gap and he crosses the goal line as the Mustangs keep rolling. Late in this one, Wesley Graham drops back and throws a dime to Liam Beckler for a nice chunk play through the air. But that would do it as the London Junior Mustangs take this one by a final score of 51-10.
Still ahead, animal lovers assemble, coming together for our four-legged friends.
Hey folks, it's me, Giovanni Petiti, the host of Not Tonight. It's the new late-night talk show right here on Rogers TV. We got fabulous guests, a lot of laughs. It's just like the Jimmy Kimmel Show, if you order the Jimmy Kimmel Show on Wish. So join me Sunday at 10 o'clock right here on Rogers TV. Nice.
For 25 years, you've been helping to make our roads safer by doing the right thing. You've been the designated driver, you've stayed over, called home, you've called a cab or a friend, and planned ahead. Let's keep doing the right thing. Support sober driving by getting yourself and your friends home safely.
Do the right thing.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
I don't care what the law is. I will never be a slave. That word, I hate it. It rests on my tongue like rot.
Peter, how does it feel to get paid for your work?
There are rumors freedom's coming for us all.
Freedom, you know that's all I want.
Chloe, careful. Vrooman would rather sell you across the river to America than let you go free.
Then I'll run.
I've run before. Maybe this time for good.
Just get her into a boat. No! Chloe? Chloe, no!
Word of Chloe Cooley's resistance led to Canada's first legislation limiting slavery. After 200 years, slavery was abolished in Canada in 1834.
Finally for us, though Royal City went to the dogs, the Guelph Humane Society held its third annual Happy Trails Walkathon, bringing in record numbers of donations as well as participants of both the two-legged and four-legged kind. Check it out.
3, 2, 1, and walk!
So when the walk starts at 10 a.m., seeing everybody come together and gather for the walk, it's just such an incredible moment where we realize that we have the support of the community helping us to do the work that we do, and we're so fortunate to be in Guelph and to share this, not only this love of animals, but the understanding of how important animals are in our lives and how much the community is behind us and supporting us to make sure that they all have the care that they need. Today here at the Guelph Humane Society, we're having our third annual Happy Trails Walkathon. We're expecting about 300 participants of the two-legged variety and about 100 different dogs are going to join us today. And it's a fundraising event to help support the work that we do in the community to help vulnerable animals. Our goal for this event is to raise $35,000, and we're just thrilled to announce today that we have raised at least $35,000. Some of the numbers are still coming in, so we'll make an official announcement later this week, but we're just thrilled that we've raised our goal, and with the help of all these community members, it's just been fantastic. Events like these are a great opportunity for us to bring together the community of dog and cat and animal lovers in general, and they raise funds to support the work that we do to help animals in our community. It's great to be with a community that are here today, all animal loving, and want to do their very best to help animals in our community and gather for a walk. And it's a great event because everyone has fun. They get to meet other dogs in the community and make new friends as well. It's probably one of our more casual events of the year, but it's one of the funnest because of the activities and just the opportunity to meet lots of different dogs and people that want to help animals. The Guelph Humane Society serves animals and community members throughout the city of Guelph and Wellington County. We provide shelter and care to homeless animals in our community. We also offer a number of community services that include our emergency boarding program, our food bank, and we also offer a number of children's programs and education programs. So of course we're well known for supporting and sheltering animals, of which we have about 3,000 come through our doors every single year. But we provide lots of services to the community and animals throughout Guelph and Wellington County. Thank you.
And that's our show for this edition of Your Region This Week. Thanks for watching. I'm Carla Fitzsimmons, and I'll see you on Monday's episode.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
In baseball, there's nothing more important than making it home.
George Springer has tied the game.
Doesn't matter how you get there.
It's gone!
But I do it with style.
Boy, has he got some kind of power.
And a little swagger, too.
Because no matter where you happen to be,
what a play!
there's only one place.
Got it!
Jays fans call home.
Sportsnet.
Sportsnet. Sportsnet.
Sportsnet, home of the Blue Jays.
After a night out with your friends, not having a plan for a safe ride home can leave you in a bad spot. You could end up riding in a police car, an ambulance, or a hearse. These unplanned modes of transportation can be a costly choice